and I'm here today to talk about Linux. Well, from the smartphones to cars, supercomputers, and home appliances, the Linux operating system is everywhere. Linux has been around since the mid-90s and has since reached a use base that spans industries and continents. For those who know, you understand that Linux is actually everywhere. It's in your phones, in your cars, in your fridge, and your Roku device. It runs most of the internet. The supercomputers making science breakouts, the world's stock exchange, but before Linux became the platform to run desktop servers and embedded systems across the globe, it was and still is one of the most reliable, secure, and war-free operating systems available. First of all, what's Linux? Just like Windows and MacOS, Linux is an operating system. An operating system is software that manages all the hardware resources, as you said, with your desktop or laptop. To put it simple, the operating system manages all the communication between your software and your hardware. Without operating system, the software won't function. So now that we know what's Linux, the question is why to use Linux? This is one of the questions that most people ask. Why bother learning a completely different computing environment when the operating system that ships with most desktop, laptops, and servers works just fine? To answer that question, I will pose another question. Does that operating system you're currently using really work just fine? Or are you constantly battling virus, malware, slowdowns, crashes, costly repairs, and science fees? If you struggle with the above and want to free yourself from the constant fear of losing data or having to take your computer in the yearly cleanup, Linux might be the perfect platform for you. Linux has evolved into the most reliable computer ecosystems on the planet. Combine that reliability with zero cost of entry and you have the perfect solution for a desktop platform. That's right, zero cost of entry, as in free. You can install Linux on as many computers as you like without paying a cent for software or server license. If zero cost isn't enough to win you over, what about having an operating system that will work trouble-free for as long as you use it? Linux is sold distributed under an open source license. Open source follows the following key philosophies: the freedom to run the program for any purpose, the freedom to study how the program works and change it to make it do what you wish, the freedom to redistribute copies so you can help your neighbor, the freedom to redistribute copies of your modified versions to others. Linux has a number of different versions to suit nearly any type of user, from new users to hardcore users. You'll find a flavor of Linux to match your needs. These versions are called distributions, or in the short form, distros. Nearly every distribution of Linux can be downloaded for free or onto disk or USB thumb drive and installed as many machines as you like. The most popular Linux distributions are Ubuntu Linux, Linux Mint, Arch Linux, Deepin, Fedora, Debian, and OpenSUSE. Linux is a very reliable, multifunctional, and completely free operating system as we have seen. It also has one of the largest guide and support communities of all. Thousands and thousands of people created manuals and guides every year to help those starting in this system. So the question now will be, why not to use Linux from now? That's it. Thanks for watching. See you.